Struggling to clean and oil your Bernina machine? Heard that the B9 Hook system makes it tricky? Let me show you an easy trick that simplifies the process, even if you have low mobility in your fingers, wrist, or hands. These tips apply to all Bernina machines that use the Bernina B9 Hook system with the extra large black bobbins. For other Bernina machines with a CB hook or rotary hook, the concept is similar, but some of the particular tricks won't work the same. Let's talk about how frequently to oil Bernina machines. Bernina's B9 hook system is somewhat unique. It's a front-loading jumbo bobbin, and the hook has metal-on-metal contact with high-precision parts. For that reason, we need to keep the hook well oiled and clean to make sure our machine is running smoothly. Generally, you want to oil your machine after 2 to 3 bobbins of sewing. You'll also want to oil your machine if it's been sitting for a few days without being used, to make sure your oil is fresh and ready to sew. Once you get to know your machine, you'll become more familiar with its sound and be able to recognize when your machine is in need of some oil. Now that you know how often to oil your machine, let's walk through the full cleaning and oiling process step by step. Remove your bobbin and bobbin case from the machine. Press the latch on the left side to open the hook race cover. Remove the hook from the machine. Look inside the machine and pick out any large pieces of loose lint, thread, or anything else from inside the hook race area. Use a brush to clean any small buildup of fluff. If fluff seems stuck, you can apply some oil and scrub gently with your brush or a scrap of fabric. Now looking at your hook, you want to place a small drop of oil on each of the felt pads. If you drop too much oil, you can wipe away the excess with a piece of scrap fabric. If it's been a while since you oiled your machine, you may want to put an extra drop on the opposite side of the felt pads here to make sure the pads are soaked thoroughly. Place 1 to 2 drops of oil inside the hook race of the machine here, on the little ledge where the hook spins and rubs. So far it's been pretty easy, and here's where a lot of people struggle: getting the hook back into the machine. First of all, you want to make sure that your needle is in the uppermost position and the little white dot is towards the bottom of the hook race. That will make the next steps easier. Place the hook face down on top of the hook race cover so that the hole in the rear of the hook aligns approximately with the white dot inside the hook race. Quickly, but gently, raise the hook race cover and the hook should click into place. You can check that it's in the correct position, as it shouldn't rotate when you poke or jostle the hook. If it's not sitting quite right, you can slightly rotate the hook until you feel it click in, or you can just remove the hook and repeat the previous step with the hook race cover. If it doesn't snap in on the first try, don't worry, this takes a bit of practice. Just make sure the white dot is aligned and gently wiggle the hook until it clicks. Once you're confident that the hook is in correctly, you can completely close the hook race cover by pressing on the metal parts to secure it in place. You're now oiled, cleaned, and ready to get sewing. With just a little practice, this whole process will take you less than a minute, keeping your machine running smoothly for years to come. If you found this helpful, please leave us a like and consider subscribing to our channel.